on now. Yeah.
Hit that like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment below. All right, let's talk about it. Denver, you know the Mile High City. Shout out to Mile High too. But apparently, in some parts, it's also the Mile High makeshift nightclub city. I woke up to this headline this morning. DEA raids Adams County nightclub, 41 people detained. First of all, can we talk about how wild your Saturday night has to be for the feds to kick down the door of your party at 5 a.m.? Most people are barely finishing their breakfast burritos. And meanwhile, this club is popping so hard that the Homeland Security felt the need to RSVP with a battering ram. I gotta wonder what the invitation to this place looked like. You know what I mean? BYOB. And maybe bring down money too. This wasn't some ordinary nightclub, folks. They're calling it a makeshift nightclub. What does that even mean? Was it just a barn with a disco ball taped to the ceiling and a guy playing reggaeton off his iPhone? You know, different folks are creative. They probably turned an old auto repair shop into a club on Federal Boulevard. Now, the DEA said they found drugs, weapons, cash. That sounds less like a nightclub and more like a GTA side mission to me. Like, you know it's serious when multiple federal agents show up. They have the DEA, Homeland Security, ICE, ATF, probably a couple of mall cops just for backup. And why 5 a.m.? They try to catch them slipping? Or the feds just standing outside like, all right, boys, they're on the third round of tequila shots. Wait for the DJ to play Gasolina. Then we breach. Because let's be real, no part of the raid is complete with until you hear Daddy Yankee in the background, right? Also, 41 people living in the country illegally were detained. Now, I bet some of those folks were just there trying to dance. You know, I came here for Bad Bunny, not a federal indictment. But here's my question. How did they even find this place? Was it on TikTok? I mean, was there a flyer on Craigslist? Adams County hottest underground nightclub. Tonight only, sponsored by Don Julio and Regret. Or maybe it was just one nosy neighbor who got tired of hearing oompa, 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 you know, that music through the walls at 3 a.m. She probably called the cops like, I don't care if they're dancing illegally or legally. I need my beauty sleep. And imagine being one of those 8 other people who just showed up for a casual night out thinking that this was a legit spot. 1 second you're vibing, the next you're in handcuffs wondering, did they even close my tab? You know what I mean? But honestly, this feels like such a Denver story, a city that's known for craft beer, weed, good weed, really, really good weed, and people who take snowboarding way too seriously. Of course, the underground nightclub scene would involve a DEA raid. And Adams County? Yeah, that's tracks. Adams County feels like the perfect setting for a raid with multiple agencies. I'm surprised the FBI didn't show up just for the fun of it. Shit. Anyway, lesson learned here. If your nightclub doesn't have a Yelp page, maybe don't go. And if the invite says BYO, bulletproof vest, you know, bring your own bulletproof vest, just stay home and watch Netflix. Denver never disappoints, but the story just keeps getting wilder. First, we had a makeshift nightclub in Adams County getting raided like it was a set of Narcos, Denver edition. And now we find out it's tied to a Venezuelan gang. You know which one? Called TDA. If you know, you know. You know because it went viral, and I'm going to get to that. Let's unpack this. Apparently, TDA is running invite-only nightclub parties in Aurora for members and associates. I guess they're really out here living like it's an exclusive Coachella after party, you know, except instead of flower crowns and overpriced cocktails, it's armed stairwell shootouts and federal search warrants. Seriously, imagine thinking you're just getting a VIP wristband and then finding out you're part of an ongoing DEA investigation? Speak of that stairwell video, you know it's bad when something goes viral. Not because it's funny, but because everyone's asking, is this Denver or Caracas? You got armed guys casually posted up in an apartment stairwell like it's a scene from a low-budget action film. And this isn't just any stairwell. It's the place where normal people are just trying to get home with their groceries. I bet one dude in that complex was just like, man, I didn't sign up for this when I moved to Aurora. I thought the only thing I had to worry about was my HOA fees. Nope. Turns out you got to dodge international gangsters on your way to the mailbox. Now, back to this makeshift nightclub. What does that, or what is it? You know what I mean? Are they popping up with foldable tables, strobe lights, and a Bluetooth speaker from Walmart? Welcome to Club TDA. Coat check is next to the illegal cash counting machine. And don't mind the guy with the machete at the door. He's just here for security. And the fact that it's invite only just cracks me up. Like, who's sending these invites? Is there a secret group chat? Yo, TDA party this weekend. No feds allowed. BYOB. No, not bring your own beer. Bring your own bail money. The DEA said they've been investigating TDA for months. Imagine how frustrated those agents must have been watching the guys throw rages while they're stuck drinking stout coffee at the office. Oh, great. They're doing shots again and we're doing paperwork. Then ICE swoops and detains 49 people, many allegedly connected to TDA. That's not a raid. That's a guest list. I bet some of those people were just confused partygoers. I thought this was just a salsa night, man. What do you mean international gang conspiracy? Jonathan Poland, the DEA special agent in charge, described the whole thing like it's a pop-up nightclub that only happens on certain weekends. So basically, these guys are like the criminal version of food taco truck, just roaming around, setting up shop wherever they please. Where are they gonna be next weekend? Catch us at the corner of None of Your Business Street and stay out of Trouble Avenue, you know? But honestly, I can't help but wonder how bold you have to be to set up an underground party scene while being investigated by multiple federal agencies. Now, that's next level confidence. Or just complete recklessness. Either way, it's a wild situation. But the crazy thing is the story just gets getting crazier. So apparently, this whole bust went down because of social media. That's right, social media. Forget undercover agents and stakeouts. Just go viral and boom. Federal agents are like, gotcha. I swear, TikTok and Instagram are doing more detective work these days than the actual FBI. That's 100, that's real talk right there. These TDA gang members got caught slipping because they were too busy flexing for the gram. Like, bro, if you're doing illegal stuff, maybe don't live stream your party like it's Coachella, right? What were they thinking? Yo, hit record. This raid's gonna be fire content. Next thing you know, ICE is double tapping your door with a battering ram. But here's where it gets wild. After Trump got into office, they didn't even have to gather all this evidence for a bust. Nah, they just needed an excuse. They're like, wait, this is an invite-only party? I bet there's some undocumented folks in there. Let's roll. Forget surveillance. They just needed one viral post and a hunch. It's like, no need for a search warrant. Just say it's Tuesday and someone's undocumented. Good enough. And this right here ties back to what I've been saying in my other video. Watch who you hang with. Seriously, if you're out here hanging with people who got sketchy side hustles and illegal connections, you better believe they're taking everyone when the feds show up. They don't care if you're just the guy holding the playlist. You're all going on a field trip, and it ain't to 6th grade camp either. ICE is like Oprah when they show up. You get shackles, you get shackles, everybody get shackles. Everybody getting shackles. You thought you were going home after the party? Nah, bro. You're about to take an unexpected vacation to the nearest detention center. Imagine the poor guy who just got dragged along by a friend. Dude, I told you I just came for the empanadas. Now I'm in handcuffs. And they just don't care. They're like, empanadas? Evidence. What makes it even funnier is that half these folks probably thought they were in the clear because they don't want to do anything wrong. Nope. Wrong place, wrong time, and now you're in trouble just by association. Yes, that is a real thing. That's why I keep saying, know your circle. If your crew starts talking about secret invite-only parties with don't tell nobody vibes, that's your cue to leave. Like I said, you're not at the Coachella. You're about to be an extra in the DEA raid. And the craziest part, these busts are efficient now. No more long investigations now. Social media handed ICE all the info on a silver platter. They're just scrolling like, oh, this dude tagged the locations. Cool. We'll see you at 5 a.m. So here's the moral. Social media clout ain't worth it if it comes with federal charges. And if your friend invites you to a secret party with machete guys, just say no. Stay home, eat Hot Pockets, and watch Netflix. At least Netflix doesn't come with shackles. All right, everybody stay blessed, stay humble, and keep on pushing. Hit that like, subscribe button.